what I'm like. No media hype, me with a mic, meteorite, fluid and wild, new with the style. Of you as a child, Pedialyte. That was cold. I am. If you want a ruler, then I'ma be the lying down. I am never lying down. I can break a giant down to a medium height with immediate strike. Not that I'm popular with the poppers. Haters be watching us with binoculars. I could just hear them all crying when they see how I rhyme. In my prime, they transform like Optimus. I only do it because I'm great. Flowing, I be killing in the paint. Let them know they can't stop us. Tracks and beats is all knockers. Taylor for the Midwest monster. Worldwide chopper. Twister.
You don't want no smoke with me. I can't hear you. I don't feel you. I won't tell my girl for you.
Said I'm the best.
Chicago, Illinois. Home of the Bulls in a fine Eastern Conference battle at the United Center. The NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us this Sunday afternoon. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. And, of course, Donovan Mitchell. His first game in his new Atlanta Hawks uniform.
Well, we're about to see what the buzz around the league is all about here. Is it going to be just hype or will it be reality? We will find out here soon enough, along with the fans in this arena and the people watching at home.
And the basket by DeRozan. This should be a fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. LGA for the Bulls. It's been a struggle to find consistency the past few seasons.
It's been a one step forward, one step back kind of situation. They don't need to set their sights on a title yet. They just have to establish that winning culture.
is Mitchell, following Lonzo Ball's 3. Now Mitchell. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game.
And the strength of Mitchell here allowing him to beat the contact.
Goes up on the high post. Ball no good. Mitchell with it. Williams picks him up. Pass to Johnson. It's stolen by DeRozan. All going up court. Williams, that's good.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Mathurin. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Lonzo's instincts on the defensive end paying off there. Just able to stay long and get that steal to start the break.
High post Johnson. To the inside. Williams. And it's blocked. Outside Mathurin. Outside Ball. Offensive rebound. On the wing, Mathurin. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Mathurin's got 5 now.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Shot clock at 2. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And the shot goes in.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Right side, Ball. Outside, Mathurin. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Mitchell outside. It's hauled in by Claxton.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Now here's DeRozan. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Here's Mathurin. 5 points in the game. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Here's Ivy. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And it goes down 2 points.
I mean, Ivy is stronger than you might imagine with that kind of play. That's tough.
Johnson outside. Releases. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Dosunmu. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
It's Hawkins on the wing. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. The Atlanta shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. That free throw, no good.
Shooting for Atlanta, Hawkins.
He hits the second from the line. 12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Lee. It could go. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
Speed and energy make Ivy's defense potent. He's tough to shake off.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Bulls out front, up by. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And we'll get a look at how the Hustle Stat game has been going for the Bulls.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Spins. Has his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Pulling out all the stops, Jaden Ivey with the slick move.
And you look at Jaden Ivey, Brent. First of all, he gives you great size in the backcourt.
Well, what anybody guarding him would tell you, Kevin, is he brings unreal athleticism. His first step is lightning quick.
Here's Hawkins. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. And that ties it up.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Johnson outside. And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter.
Hawkins. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Johnson outside. Pass to Dinwiddie. 6 to shoot. Over in the corner. Lee. A three-pointer, no good. So it's the Hawks now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Now here's Terry. He has yet to score. And again, Chicago. No good. And here's Hawkins. And Ivey now top of the key. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Ivey's got the lead up to 4 now for Atlanta. They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
And a wide open look for Lee. And again, Chicago. No good. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Cooks. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Here's Dinwiddie. And the layup's good off the glass. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials. But, Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Well, it depended on the conversation. But at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do. And you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Back to Johnson. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on the Atlanta Hawks.
Well, Adams has his struggles at the free throw line, but he's making strides in that area and still has work to do.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Here is Hawkins. Pass to Moody. 1:35 left in the first half. And for the second straight time, Brent, the Atlanta Hawks made a first-round exit in 2023.
You know, it's interesting, Kevin, when a team achieves something that maybe they didn't think they were going to get to, how those expectations change. I think that's happened to the Hawks a little bit. Look, they made a coaching change. They fell short this year. With some retooling, they definitely have some pieces out there who are going to fight and are going to adjust to what it is they need to do in order to take that next step.
Now, here's Moody. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Chicago. It's a 5-point game. The kick out to Williams. Outside Mathurin. There's a screen by Williams. From outside the arc. Rebound by Johnson.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well.
Mitchell left side. Ball with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Mathurin. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
What a passer this guy is. I love how fast Ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted.
And it's in there. Mitchell's got the lead. Back up to 5 now for the Hawks. Back to Ball. Outside Mathurin. DeRozan for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Mitchell. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks ahead. They finish off the second quarter with a 13-4 run. And we'll get going after this from United Center. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Now here's Williams. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Here's Kuminga. Scoreless thus far. Goes back up. And Williams with the nice bucket inside.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
DeRozan in the corner. Pass to Claxton. And here is Williams. Out to DeRozan. Back to Claxton. And stolen by Williams. Mitchell with it. Williams picks him up. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And a slam by Williams.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Ball with the bucket.
And no hesitation from Lonzo on that perimeter shot.
Lets a floater go. It's hauled in by Claxton.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Spencer Dinwiddie has talked about buying into his role. He says you have to have confidence that's borderline irrational, but a perspective that's very realistic. You've got to know who you are. Kevin, he adds that he's not attempting to be a Mount Rushmore type guy, but a talented player who can help a winning team.
That's a good perspective, David. Thanks for the story. Outside Williams. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 9.
In a volume scorer, Mitchell excels at getting inside and converting.
Adams in the high post. Pass to Williams. Outside Mathurin. Just 5 on the clock.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And when you think of free throw shooting, not particularly a strength for this group, right around 70%.
And he sinks the second. The Hawks leading. Mitchell with it. He's got 9. To the paint. Taken away by Williams. One-on-one here. And Ball slams it in.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting tonight.
Atlanta calls timeout. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Good job by Ivy, able to spot the big opening on the floor.
Left side, DeRozan. Pass to Mathurin. Claxton with it. The kick out to Ball. Clock at 4. Right block shot. That misses off the backboard.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Ivy with the bucket.
Great focus from Ivy to stay locked in on the hoop, especially after getting harmed.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And there's the foul. It'll go on Moses Moody. That is his first foul of the game.
13 foul.
1:11 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Mathurin. Over Hawkins. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Claxton. Covered by Okongwu.
The instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
It's tipped. It's deflected. Inside. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Oh, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Got a piece of it. Outside DeRozan. Pulls up. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Oh, that's a terrific dime from DeRozan. And this is why guys enjoy playing with him.
And here we go again. The Bulls in transition. Up the court they go. Outside Mathurin. That will count. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Hawks lead by 2. And we'll be back right after. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Bulls trailing. Now, here's Ball. Pass to Claxton. Back to Ball. Now, Claxton. 2 on the clock. Over Okongwu. Claxton, no good. Now Hawkins. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Bulls trailed by 5. To the middle. Here's DeRozan. Back to Ball. Nice move. It's rebounded by Cooks.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Well, he played a seamless first half, but in the second half, some poor decisions right here. He continues to throw the ball away.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And here's DeRozan. Pass to Claxton. The kick out to Ball. Just 3 to shoot. Second chance shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Atlanta?
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
Ivy. Rebound by the Bulls. In transition, here come the Bulls. On the wing, DeRozan. Down low. Here's Hawkins. Here's Okongwu. Misses from short range. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Here's Cooks. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. A second chance effort. Good work there as it goes. Hawkins has got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Inside. Here's Claxton. Comes up empty down low. The Hawks leading by 6. Pass to Ivy. Here's Moody. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Hawkins. Hawkins can't get that one to fall.
That was some very intimidating, aggressive defense that really helped alter that shot.
Mathurin, good.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but it gets close. He's getting the ball.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're up by 4. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said, that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. And Adams sends it back.
And Steven Adams just throwing that one out of the way.
We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter of this one. We can't hit that top. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Bulls trailed by 4. Outside Mathurin. Outside Ball. A shot that time, not on target. Good D by Mitchell.
Just getting inside as a wing can help you out a lot, and Hunter right there forces the defense to foul.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
Outside Mathurin. Hunter with some nice defense. And so it's Atlanta with it. Stolen by Ball. Oh, and here comes Mathurin all alone. Money!
Such great vision from Lonzo, and the best in the league always know they have options.
Mitchell outside. Shoots over Ball. Here's Johnson.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
That is world class.
I love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And Mitchell is not someone you want to foul in these spots. This is one guy who will make you pay.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Timeout call, the Bulls. They trail by 4. 17 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Bulls kid.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Johnson wide open. He fires. Outside Ball. Fires for 3. Rebound by Williams. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.